What's up, guys? Andy from Primal Enduro. Today we've got the Rieju, or Rieju, if you want to pronounce it correctly. I like Rieju. This is the Pro 300 MR Pro 300 model. This is my buddy's bike. We're just giving it a quick shakedown here. For those of you that don't know, the Rieju is just a gas 300. Everything is exactly the same. The only thing I believe they updated is something with the starter reliability in this model. I know there had been some issues in the past with that. Hopefully they've got that worked out. If you own a gas or a Rieju, whatever you want to call it, and you've had this problem and you fixed it, or you know of a fix or a workaround or something that you did to improve the reliability of the system, please post in the comments down below and let us know what you did. If you have a Rieju with the new updates and you're still having problems, post that as well. We'd love to hear about it. So going through the bike real quick, again, this is the Pro model. They all come with the KYB forks. This has the X-Trig Rocks triple clamps, which are really nice. That's a $800 value. It has the Gold Speed wheels and the sexy red hubs. What else we have? The forks, I believe, have the diamond light coating. I'm not sure if the standard model comes with that. Moving around the bike here. Radiator guards, does not come with radiator guards, and this is just the same old flimsy plastic guards that most bikes came with for years. I liked how KTM actually incorporates somewhat of a guard into that plastic. It's still not sufficient for the way I fall. The Pro model does come with the fan. I'm not sure if the foot pegs are different on the Pro model or not. What else have we got here? We got the rear rotor guard. Again, Gold Speed wheels, red hub, gold chain. I believe it's an X-ring chain. One thing I like about the gas Rieju is, it's an old school bike. The engine, this gas engine, is bulletproof. It's a tank. It runs forever. I personally know guys with hundreds and hundreds of hours on these things. Very little has gone wrong. Like I was saying, the one thing I like is there's room. You want to get in here to the spark plug, you can get in here. You want to get in here to shock, you can fit your hand in here. You can get at the carburetor, you can pull the needle out, you can do what you need to do. And look at this, it comes with a kickstart. Now, maybe it still comes with a kickstart because the electric start is not the most reliable in the world. I don't know. But anyways, that is a nice option to have right from the factory. Skid plate. I believe the Pro model comes with AXP, I believe, or SXX. I believe they're the same. But it does not come with the one that goes underneath the linkage. I don't know why Sherco and Gas Rieju are doing that. It's like going halfway. Just put the extra 6 inches of skid plate on there and be done with it. Seat cover, ribbed for her pleasure or yours, we'll see. It's a nice grippy seat cover, a little firm for my liking, but that's okay. Comes with Renthal twin wall handlebars. I like Pro Taper style better myself. It's got the multi-switch on the other side. We'll get to that in a second. Nissan brakes front and rear. Now, I know everybody brags about the Brembos and how great the Brembos are. I don't know. I've had Brembo on KTMs for years and years and years. My Husky over here has got Magura, which I think are not as strong as the Brembos. I've had betas in the past, many betas, and after riding this bike, I got to say the Nissan brakes are the strongest I've used out of all the bikes I've owned, and I've owned 20, 30 bikes over the years. Comes with a FMF silencer. I'm not sure if the pipe is FMF. Usually they're stamped FMF. This one isn't. Oh, I wanted to show you one other thing on the pipe. One thing I don't like is, look here, how close it comes to the radiator. It's the same issue on the Husqvarna KTM Austrian brands. But if you buy an FMF pipe, it comes pre-dented. I'll probably just customize this with the old ball peen hammer. Fix that up for them. The brake pedal is nice aluminum brake pedal. I'd like to see a brake snake there. The Pro model comes with the Polysport plastic covers for the clutch and ignition. Petcock. Sherco owner is going to be jealous of this. Petcock in a real location. The only thing I don't like is this plastic piece. That seems like it's going to be vulnerable, but easily changed, I suspect. Keyin 38 millimeter carb on this bike. Nothing wrong with the Keyin at all. Big fan of Keyin carbs. Even my Mikuni carb KTMs I changed out to a Keyin. The only thing I would do differently for the type of riding I do, I would want the 36 millimeter for that bottom end. Another thing is, you can see here there's a good amount of space underneath, so if you want to change a jetting, do anything in the float bowl, you can simply rotate the carb. You don't have to pull the whole carb off.
So let's talk a little bit about who this bike is good for. If you are a fan of the original Spanish gas brand, this is your bike. This is the exact same gas motor that's been around for years. Like I said, it's a tank, it's going to run forever, and it's going to be stone reliable. This bike comes with KYB suspension front and rear, which is awesome. Every tuner out there should know exactly what to do with this. If you're a fan of an old school bike with a carburetor and you don't want all the complexity that comes along with fuel injection, you don't mind pre-mixing your gas, this is the bike for you. It comes with a Keyin carb right out of the box, which is great. No Mikuni BS to deal with. If you're a person that is sensitive to vibration, this is probably not the best bike for you. I would recommend one of the counterbalanced Austrian brands. But if the vibration doesn't bother you, this is an awesome bike. And really, the vibration didn't bother me when I was riding it. Yes, I felt it a ton while it was at idle, but once I was on the bike, I pretty much forgot about it. And that's a bold statement coming from me, who's been on an Austrian counterbalanced bike for the last 200 hours. So this bike really felt smooth while I was riding it. Suspension-wise, this bike was done by Get Real Racing, a local tuner here for this gentleman. It's lowered quite a bit, about 1.5 inches, which was a lot for me, but still the suspension felt really good. So speaking of the motor, I think the bottom end on this one, as it sits right now, I think my TPI is a little stronger than this, which is odd. Most people would say the opposite about a car bike and a TPI, but I do have a tuner on my TPI, and I think the jetting is bone stock on this bike right now. So there's probably a little jetting work to do to straighten that out, and then I'm sure this thing will run like a rape date. In comparison to the Sherco 300 I had at my house, this bike feels a little bit less bottom end compared to the Sherco stock jetting for stock jetting. So we'll see once the jetting's worked out how it feels. I've got a Beta 300 RR coming my way next week, so I'll be doing a review on that, and we'll be able to compare all three car bikes back to back. So in conclusion, I just want to say that I think the Rieju is an awesome option if you're after a car bike. The brand has been around for a long time, although many people are not familiar with it. In Europe, they've been making small bore motorcycles and scooters for some time. So I think it's great that they've purchased the legacy gas, and they're going to take it to a new level. And hopefully we'll see exciting new things come our way. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.